We're at the Black Panther Museum today.
Yep.
And just seeing what's going on in the community there. They got this Black men's mental health.
Yep.
I was spreading the word to somebody who's a lawyer who does mindfulness practices. Like, hey, he didn't know it was a possibility to get into that. And where are you fitting in the community? I know you do film production. What's up with you these days? How you been living? You got a family too. You got kids and everything.
I've been tucked, man. I'm actually on the 4th day of a fast right now. So I'm on a water fast. So since Sunday night, I haven't eaten anything. So I'm gonna break it Saturday morning, I think. I'm gonna do either tomorrow night or Saturday morning is the goal. But I've just been tucked. I've been inside, man. I've been working, doing client work. I've been doing a lot of documentary work. So that's been dope.
What kind of documentary?
I did this documentary down in Santa Cruz called Shrine Keeper, and it was about these black people who came and bought their way out of slavery during the gold rush, but then mysteriously died right after coming into their fortune, and then their fortune got handed over to these white people who were like heads of Santa Cruz, and just unearthing all of that history. And then I'm actually shooting another documentary in Santa Cruz next month on the 11th for this conference called the Earthworker Summit, and it's going to be about farming and agriculture and bringing a bunch of like people from that industry together. The dad thing,
What?
The dad thing.
How old are you? Yeah, how old are they now?
I have a 9-year-old who's in 4th grade and a 5-year-old who just started kindergarten. So
Today was my son's first day in kindergarten as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Over here. What's school?
He's in between. He's at this school called Berkeley Rose, but it's actually in Oakland, right off 40th and Broadway.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's different education. It's called Waldorf. It's like, have you heard of that before? It's by this German botanist, scientist created this Waldorf education. He also created a word that I always struggle to pronounce. It's called Theopacific Society. And it's really just seeing our connection to nature as humans and seeing every child as like a spiritual, like a unique spirit, and trying to cultivate that. So they got like a no media policy, which is a struggle. But they play, like my boy Rob was he's an elementary school teacher. He's saying it's like Little Home on the Prairie over there.
Yeah.
Like everything is like no prints, like everything is solid colors. They cook their own food every day and eat together in community. So it's different. But
wow, in kindergarten?
feeling
Cooking?
kind
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, they cut their own vegetables. The teacher helps them.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, my daughter, she's in a majority Spanish speaking school called Greenleaf. So we wanted to get her like some bilingual vibes going. So by the time if she stays till 5th grade, she'll leave 50-50. She'll be able to like read and
Does she have any foundation, any roots in that? Like
no, this is her. So she's gonna get it all here. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
She's kind of like, I don't speak Spanish. I'm like, yeah, that's why you're there.
Okay.
But yeah.
What inspired the water fast?
I was getting fat. I just didn't I was getting titties and I had this gut. I was like trying to get over and I couldn't. I started getting depressed. I was like, man, what's gonna, I kept like giving in to my cravings, whether it was snacks or bad eating or whatever. And I kept saying, all right, I'm about to start this new diet. I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that. And I wouldn't do anything. Then my brother did a 5-day water fast and he didn't seem like it was that tough for him. And I've done a 3-day a couple years ago. So he challenged me to do a 3-day. And I was like, all right, I'll do it. Since he did it, I was kind of pushed to like compete with my brother to do it. And then got to 3 days and I was like, I'm gonna do 5.
Right.
So I'm on 4.
Did you research the right ways to do it? Or are you doing anything
I just
specific?
did it through I just put like salt in the water and that just kind of helps you. If you can either drink like alkaline water or like spring water that already has like magnesium, potassium things in it, or you can put some salt in it and then that'll help your body retain the nutrients. But yeah, just water. I had coffee, black coffee, the first 2 days and it made my head hurt. So I was off the coffee since then.
Okay.
But I feel better already, you know what I mean? I lost 12 pounds in like 3-4 days. So by the time Saturday morning comes around, I'm probably gonna be close to like 20 pounds dropped. My back feels better already, like little small things. I'm not starving. I don't feel like I'm dying of starvation. I've been going to the gym every day. That's actually been giving me energy versus taking away energy. You'd think not eating, going to the gym, it would like make you feel even worse, but it's like my coffee. I go to the gym, and then I got my energy for the day. And then like around this time, I start to get hungry. I'm not hungry right now, but like I start the past few days around 4, it starts to get kind of and then I go to bed early because if I stay up too late, I'm just gonna have cravings, you know. So I go to bed around like 9 o'clock, and I just turn the lights off and just.
All right, sounds like you adapting very well. So, just in reflection, what do you remember about the last visit here? It's been a minute.
Yeah.
How do you see chiropractic fitting into the big puzzle of lifestyle and health and healing? Like,
Well, I mean, I have always had, you know, I don't know if this might have been after, I don't know if I came to you before or after. I had a spinal injury, and I had a spinal injury after playing a game of basketball, and it's been persistent. It hasn't went away. It's been probably for the rest of my life kind of thing, you know? And I've always talked about, I don't know if I saw you after that or before that, but I know that was like I need to go see Dr. Ben, and I just didn't prioritize it. But I see it fitting in, you know, in those kind of ways when people go through these, whether they're going through like a major injury where they need some help to get their body back together. Like the buddy I was telling you about, he had a bicycle injury, and he said he did the acupuncture and he did a massage, but he hasn't done the chiropractor yet. So he was like, "See what's up with your boy? Tell him I'm trying to need that." And yeah, I think, you know, a lot of people need it more than they know they need it. You know, we just don't have the education to recognize like how beneficial it could be. So I think doing stuff like this, having these conversations, putting it out there, educating people, tapping in, sitting down with us before we do it. Now I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go tell somebody about it. You know what I mean?
How do you feel about being on camera? Normally you behind the camera. You don't
I'm
mind
used to
it?
it. I started in front of the camera, and then I got behind the camera. Yeah, I was in music, I was rapping, I was acting. So I started in front of the camera and then got behind it later in life. But yeah, no, I don't bother.
All right, that's exciting.
I was walking up here, actually, I was thinking, because I know you do the videos or whatever, I'm gonna send you this song I got. I got a song called Alignment, and I think it might be a dope one to put over or whatever, you know.
All right, sure. Yeah, no, we'll rock with it. It's your song?
Yeah, it's my record too.
All right. And do you go by Tone Oliver?
Yeah, I go by Tone Oliver.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to work with the kids too, you know. So if you
Oh,
ever want to get
really?
your kids
Oh, yeah,
checked,
my kids,
that's
they'll
what this
think
is
it's-
all about over here. We
Yeah,
got a
they'll
little
probably enjoy
TV.
it. They'll think it's funny. And,
We've got you know, families sometimes will come in after getting in a car accident and they'll have kids in the car, and so the kids will start getting seen, and at first the kids are scared, they're wondering what is this, and then they're like, no, don't do my neck. But then after the first couple of visits, they run in and jump in front of their parents.
Yeah, of course.
They're like into it. So anyway, take your shoes off, your hat off, maybe some of the stuff out your pockets.
All right.
I'll keep it light not too light, but so the spinal injury, you
So-
got an injection, you went through medication, what'd you do?
No, so I had a spinal
Kind of a
injury.
strong
It was like
statement.
I think it's like T8, T6, whatever one of those things are.
Mid-back.
And what it affected was the nerve ending from here to here-ish on both of my hands. So from time to time, depending on what I'm doing, it'll just get real tingly. And
That sound like C6 to C8.
maybe C then. Maybe it was C6 maybe.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it was something like that. And it's you know,
It's
I haven't felt it in a
now?
while.
All right, good.
Yeah, I'm good now. I haven't felt it in a while. I haven't felt it since I've been fasting either.
All right.
But it has been like a persistent thing throughout. And that was
So
maybe
just-
like 2 years ago I did that.
Yeah, just like exploring that with you a little bit.
Yeah.
That has a lot to do with your neck alignment. So if you're having the numbness down both sides, that central canal,
Yeah.
you think it was from like an elbow to the neck or
No.
something?
I know what it was from. It was from getting a rebound.
Uh-huh.
And the guy, we both jumped, and his shoulder slammed into my chest.
Yep.
And so it was right here, and then my body went like paralyzed. I like fell to the floor. My arms went like this. I couldn't move them, and I was like this, like literally like paralyzed like this for like 5 minutes. And my mind was like, oh, it's a wrap. Oh, I'm like this for the rest of my life. But then after time, maybe like 15, 10 minutes, I was able to like, it hurt. Like I was like, but I was able to pull them, and then so I just went to the ER. They put me in the MRI, And then they gave me some medicine, but they pretty much told me like, yeah, it was just from like your spine has been damaging over life. It's been like,
I was gonna say, prior to him hitting you,
yeah,
you were already on the computer for 60 hours doing your editing.
it's
That's
already
possible.
some things that's going on, you know.
Okay.
So
all right, well, no big. We don't have to have you talk about the negatives, but I appreciate you sharing just because it's helpful to hear about the stories and connect it to the experience on the table.
yeah, that was intense.
Helps me identify some
Like
things
that?
that I'm looking for too. Yeah. Just to hear about that mechanism of injury, of like previous injuries are always leaving scars behind usually. So, all right, deep breath up high into the chest. Breath out wide into the rib cage. Breath down low. You feeling that anywhere in your spine when I do that stretch? Neck, shoulder, low back, anywhere?
I mean, I feel it, but
Yeah, nah, I just meant like anywhere else. Breath into the stomach. Anything when I push on your low back? You guys just tell me if I'm using too much pressure. I just felt like there was some hip alignment stuff going on over here. So you're about to film this new documentary of a festival or of a
it's a summit,
summit?
Earthworker Summit, agriculture.
Is it tied to like any specific ethnicity or demographic? Like who are
Originally, it was called the Black Farmers of California Conference or something like that.
Yeah.
But then they had to change the name with Trump doing all the like DEI thing, and they didn't want to risk their funding.
Sidebar. Do you know Kep? You know Kep? Topography Jones? No. Okay. Nah, he did like he does similar types of work, like documentaries and stuff. Face me out here. Black dude that plays a good basketball and stuff. Face me. Anyway, he's a good friend of mine. Right on your side.
Oh, okay.
And he did the Black Buddhist Summit recently
nice. Okay.
out in Spirit Rock. So you telling me about the black farmers just made me think about that.
Yeah.
He's been working on a documentary for Oakland actually.
Really?
Yep. Yep. Other side. Holy. Remember that?
Yes.
It's been too long, huh?
No. Oh, that was nice though.
I'm gonna come this way. Alright, face up.
Oy.
On your back. Just walk around with the road. Is that microphone?
Oh yeah, I use the raw mic.
Ooh. Yeah, so when that left side didn't release, it taught me that it wasn't a rotational, but it was an axial distraction.
Oh.
That's how we got that clean release just now. Now that's the one where if it was T6 to T8, that's the one we went right into. So you might feel some of that come back up, or you might notice. I don't know if that felt like the area.
Mm-hmm. The interesting thing is I never felt the pain in my spine. I only felt it through the nerve endings that it was connected to.
So you were never really given an accurate, specific like measurement. Or...
They gave me like they gave me the exact like thing, spinal number and letter and number. Yeah.
But as far as like the healing process, they didn't have many things.
No, they just I don't know. Maybe they
Look
did.
to the right, left, back to center. I just think in medicine is too much short-term thinking.
Yeah, for sure.
They're like, let's just get you out of pain, not talk about the whole healing process.
Yeah, they didn't give me no healing process stuff at all. Ooh.
Alright, just rest there for a minute. Yeah, I mean, the purpose of these adjustments is just to kind of put you back in touch with your body, free up some stored stress, tension, but more just build together. I'm over here just trying to bond with people, vibe with people. You know, how often do you get to go see a healthcare provider?
Right.
That part always helps. We try and pay homage to the artists in the community. Always trying to pay homage by just inviting people to come through, exchange energy.
That's love.
Downtown Oakland. That's why we still here after all these years, 10 plus years in the game. Still just exchanging energy with the people of Oakland is what makes this all worth it. You know, it's the diversity of people that I get to work with that brings me the most joy. I mean,
Yeah.
I know the adjustments make a big difference in people's lives. People like to heal with me. They like how I keep it real with them, but more than anything, it's just about like the stories. Going to the Earth Workers film or filming a documentary for the Earth Workers.
No, yeah, that's gonna be dope. I'm excited about that project.
This is your first year with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my first year with that.
Is it going to be like a multi-year thing, or
Yeah,
to be determined?
they're gonna be doing it every year now.
Okay.
It's gonna be dope. I'm doing that, finishing.
How many days is it of filming?
It was supposed to be 4, but then it got cut down to 2. So we'll probably do like.
Is it all because of budget, or is it more because of the structure of the
budget
event?
It was budget.
Budget.
Yeah, they were going through grants and everything. You know how that goes. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, they had to cut it down a bit, but
Yep.
it's still gonna be dope. Be out
Mhm.
there for a few days. I love Santa Cruz, man. Like Santa Cruz is like one of my favorite cities.
Santa Cruz. Yeah.
Ironically, I did, and then so I did those documentaries in Santa Cruz, and then I just finished up one. I don't know if you ever heard of this organization called ICA.
Yep.
ICA.
You know Diana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yep. So I do their videography,
Uh-huh.
and we did a docu-series for their accelerator program, a 12-week accelerator.
Uh-huh.
Came to all the in office days and shot
Yeah.
that. So I'm piecing together their docu-series for that now. Diana's great.
Mm-hmm. Are you doing it because she reached out to you and got you to do it, or it was through her, or it was through someone else?
It was through. Well, I've been working with them all year.
Oh, okay.
I've been working with them. I've done I did a little mini documentary where they did like a company retreat,
Mm-hmm.
and then I do like stuff with their
Okay.
founders. Little profile videos for their founders.
It's a guy Sean, right? Or no?
I haven't done anything for somebody named Sean.
Okay, no worries.
But
I think he used to be the CEO, but he's
oh
not
yeah,
the
no.
CEO.
Yeah, there's a lady named Allison.
Okay.
Allison Kelly's the CEO now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's great, and I only came in with her.
Okay. Come on up. Face that way. Yeah, ICA does good work. They create
No, they do.
incubators for
Yeah.
entrepreneurs to
They do
launch
great work.
their businesses. Hands on your hips. Like this. Push your elbow back. Pull. Yeah. Pull.
Okay.
Yeah. Pull. Mm-hmm. Pull. Okay. Easy.
Nice.
Alright.
Appreciate
Yes,
you, brother.
yes.
That was great, man.
Hey.
That was great.
I'm happy to be part of your
Like I
get
did.
back. I'm happy to be part of that get back. You said you
Yeah,
kind of in
man,
that process of
Dude, I'm coming back. I'm gonna come back on a healthier diet next. Now when I break my fast, I'm gonna do some watermelon. Probably do just fruits and veggies for a week, and then I'm gonna welcome myself back into meat. I'm gonna cook myself like a fire steak dinner or something. You know what I mean? But then just like still keep it light, like trying to get to the meal prep vibe. We'll see. Consistency is really the key. So as long as I can keep it up, I'll be alright. It's just that's really what it's all about, man. But yeah, dude, this is great, man. Thank you for bringing me back here, and it looks like y'all still thriving, so that's great.
Everything's good. We're just expressing ourselves.
Yeah. What's the next? What's the goal for you next? What are you trying to get into?
I'm really trying to build more like interconnections between what we do here in the community and the digital footprint. Because that's what's going to allow us to get in front of more people and help more people. It's always about just trying to help more people, spread our reach. So I'm requesting backlinks from people if they have a website, finding ways to make sense of how they could find one piece of a sentence in one part of their page and just link that to something that I'm doing. But I've been building websites. I'm building a lot of websites lately.
Oh, really? That's like a side business you've been doing?
Not as a business, but just as a passion. So I'm an idea guy, but I've never been able to bridge the idea to the actual having the company.
Who are you building websites for?
So one of my biggest passion project is like trying to attract more people into the chiropractic profession and give them like a clearer path so they can be more aligned in their path. So I've been building a site called The Chiro Track, which is like the Chiro Track, how you go to become a chiropractor.
Okay. So is this kind of like SEO driven, like trying
it's
to
like education and insights that I have from 12 years in the game.
No, but I'm saying,
it is.
Saying,
It
like,
is
as far as
silo
the
architecture.
business
The sites you can kind of.
It all draws back to each other, kind of thing.
Yeah, you can kind of link different pages together. It's content marketing, right? So I'm building like interactive tools, assessments, quizzes, different ways that I can build value so that people want to stay on the page for longer.
Are you seeing benefits on like Google?
These are all seeds that have been planted in the metaphorical garden within the last couple weeks, within the last month. So too early to determine the success of it, but I built shiftoakland.com.
Nice.
Which is a new version of this practice website. I built Oakland Accident Care, where I'm really trying to find people that have been in car accidents, get to them before the lawyers so that I can point them in the direction of the right lawyers, and or just help them navigate the situation in a way where I have time to listen to them and follow them, follow what they're going through and point them, go do this or go do that or ask these questions. Or don't talk to that person, So Oakland Accident Care, accident cases are the most sort of the highest income potential that I have. Taking care of people after car accidents, building cases through documentation, that kind of thing, and people access.
Oh yeah, I got a buddy right now doing that. He's like going to the doctor every week. He has to do it because it's like he keeps doing it, and then
so it's a competitive space. I built out like an 80-page website on that in the last couple of weeks.
Wow, 80 pages.
A lot.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it's kind of like a docu-series. Like if you wanted to include a website that reflected the stories that have a common thread. Like let's say you told ICA, hey, I'm doing this docu-series. I think it needs its own section on your website, or it might just be easier to create a micro-site for the docu-series. And that way...
Yeah, that's dope.
Because now
are you doing that for other people? If anybody else wanted like you to build a website out for them, would you do that too?
I had a conversation this afternoon with a guy that practices law. And black man in Sacramento. I'm like, hey, we don't have a lot of black attorneys in Oakland. Me and him have a good relationship, so I told him, I said, I'd build you a site so that you could like represent. There's really not a lot of representation in that department of law firms that I've seen at least, and I've been doing my research. But I'm open to it. It's